Guys, I'm just so tired today. Hi, hello everyone. It's Nezuyaki, and it is Friday, and gosh, we have already had such a full week. I don't know about y'all, but I am so happy that I won't need to go anywhere this weekend. I don't know if you guys have to go to anything, but for me, I am just so happy. So happy that I don't have to. Then again, I've been working non-stop this week. Our manager was on PTO. Well-deserved though, well-deserved. Yesterday and today. And of course, every time my manager goes to leave, or any type of manager actually on my team, and we've grown. It used to only be like 3 of them, and then there was 2 other like devs, that's me included. I'm kind of more on the business side of things at the Z company, but now we're like 12 plus. We have multiple branches, all of that type of stuff. But everything seems to go wrong. I always get like curveballs thrown at me. Every time a manager leaves, I have to step in, and most of the time it's because seniority. I've been there for a while. I know what projects we're working on and how to, make sure that we're remaining compliant, making sure that we're hitting our deadlines. But I swear to you, sometimes I feel like I'm a little bit of bad luck, 'cause I swear, like, every time somebody decides to go on PTO, something slips. And then I'm supposed to be picking up the pieces and making sure that it just drives. And I did a good job today. I will say that. Mainly because I ended the day off on a good note. One of the managing directors that I had to present to in place of my manager was all smiles. He's typically 80% angry, 20% impatient. This time, I think I did everything right. I helped lead the team down. One of the projects I'm reporting on that I worked really hard on seemed like I checked all the boxes, and it's gonna launch next week for the company. However, of course, things always hit the fan, and deployment. So when my product is actually going to be going live, might not actually happen. It might get delayed. We don't know yet. We don't know. But it's just, it's tough. I swear, sometimes you're so concerned about your deadlines that you forget about your lifelines. Gosh, my lifeline is my deadline. If I don't make it, then I can't rest easy 6 feet under the ground. And if I don't do it, then somebody else is going to put me in that ground. It's interesting. I think I'm in a rock and a hard place where people, at least on my team, and now it's spreading outside of the team. I just onboarded a new project manager. If you guys don't know what that role entails, it basically, you're like the communicator of the group. You basically look at the next 3 months and you're like, hey, we want to do X, Y, and Z. We need these deadlines. So next week, this needs to be due. 2 weeks after that, this needs to be due. And every day you should be asking, hey, what's the status? What's the update? Can I help you? Do I need to escalate something? And I actually did a lot of that for the team, given I'm still inexperienced. And I've been working for 3 years, and a lot of people, I know we have a wide range of people in here, both engineers, both like chemists, or everybody working in different fields. 3 years, like, you've seen some stuff, but I don't believe I am qualified to be a manager just yet. However, I do carry a lot of the managerial decision making. And I think that's just because when all of the managers decided to go on vacation, they needed the next person who is qualified, which would be little old me. Given there was somebody else that had more seniority in terms of like working and experience, but she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to do it. So it happened to land in my lap in this shaky little mouse. And it has made me powerful. So I think what I mean to say is I think that people trust me too much now. I shouldn't be giving this power, but because I act the way I'm supposed to in meetings, I'm there, I work hard, I mean well, and I'm learning rapidly, I think they trust me to do a good job. And if, you know, I'm showing a little bit of my green side, as they like to say, I think it's okay. They give me a little bit of a pass. So when you mean that you're concerned for my lifeline, to be honest, I feel like I shouldn't be given all this work. It's why we're trying to get more people to be hired on the team. And, but people just give me things that they know they can't handle. And then I somehow try to keep it afloat, right? Try to make sense of it. So I'm like the pilot program person. Like, hey, we've never done this before, and we really want to do it. So can you do it? Because I got like 3 other things I have to finish out. So for me, I'm like, okay, I guess I could do it. And I think my advantage here is because of game development. Now, you can have like a game that's spanning for eons. Example, MMOs. They have always new chapters, always new content coming out, content patches. But those are in itself their own little mini games. Like, yes, you might have a prompt or lore that you have to stay consistent to, but it's basically like rinse and repeat, making new items. Like new games, new items, new environments. It's the same thing. And so maybe it keeps me on my toes, maybe I like it. I don't necessarily hate my job. I know people live to work. Well, I live to work, but people work to live is what I mean. I think I do a little bit of both, but majority, I think everything is work. And work is only valuable if you mean it. Like, I don't want to half-ass, pardon my French, but I don't want to half-ass a project that I'm gonna cringe at in the next 5 years. I should be proud of the journey that I put through, all of the effort that I did, because I made something. I did something. And that's work. Anything that you care about, I think, is work, but some people might not think the same way. What do you guys think? Management prevents what? Prevents what? Work to live or live to work? That type of mentality? It's not profitable to do a good job? I mean, I think it's different for consultants. Because if you don't do a good job, you don't get hired again. You'll just get beat out by the cheaper competitor that might just do slightly better than you. Like, you have to hit a healthy, quote-unquote, corporate balance. Basically, do what you're told, don't do extra, because then they're gonna realize, hey, yeah, I want that, but you know we could do your shit. We could get shit done. So you do what you're told, but you do it well, so then they hire you again, because you'll be like, yeah, I did it, but you could probably do this, this, and this. And they'll be like, oh my god, can you do it? And you'll be like, shrug. Yeah, you gotta pay me more. and extend the contract and all that stuff. So it's not bare minimum. It's not bare minimum. You still have to do what you're required and make sure you get that relationship. I don't know. Maybe my bare minimum is like, it doesn't work. That's what, like it's passable. You don't know why. The person is not amused, not interested, kind of regrets hiring you. That's like what I think bare minimum is, but it gets the job done. Incumbency is a strong motivator. So, I don't believe I've ever seen incumbency spelled. Is that actually how you spell it? That's like when you're encumbered, right? Or am I thinking of the wrong word? Hold on. Let me search this up real quick. Incumbency definition. That's the like 5th search down. Holding of a position, office, or political term, as well as the duration of time during which a person holds that office. I did not think of that. That's okay. Incumbent, not encumbered. Okay. Huh. So, I don't know. Well, maybe I'm just too green because I still like, I'm obsessed with working hard. I do like that. I'm obsessed with working hard. So, I don't know. I feel like if you're a manager, you're supposed to at least know what you're doing. Or at least have the passion for it, right? At least learn about it. Oh, I am slightly tilted. It's probably because I'm leaning to one side and my cam doesn't like dynamically track me that way. So, yeah, I am slightly tilted. It's because I'm leaning out of the way from the chat, even though clearly I can just move myself. But I'm also leaning on the left-hand side of my chair, so. Oh, but guys, I wanted to yap and do artages. We wanted to make sure we get some shiitake mushrooms done. So I actually have been doing a little bit of rigging in the back end, and I realized I don't remember what tutorial I was following through. And that's bad. Obviously, for several reasons. But, yeah, I wanted to get back into it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be doing it right. The first things first, I found a good tutorial, but what they said to do first was to mesh out everything, which clearly I did not do. I didn't do it because it's very tedious. But if you did that, then all you have to do is the next phase of rigging. I had to mesh, then rig, mesh, then rig, and it's kind of annoying. It is very, very annoying that way. So let me go ahead and just open it up so I can show you what's going on. Because I just really want to make it move. I want to make it move. But yeah, it's... Oh, I forgot to tell you guys some good news. So, I was feeling pretty defeated yesterday in terms of work. It is tough when your managers go away, especially if you're in a position like mine who needs to take on that extra workload. And, but I am being recognized. I actually was talked to by my career coach, who basically, at the company I work at, not every company is like this. We're just so huge that they need to have some type of like quote unquote career coach. And I've had him the whole 3 years I've been at this position. And we get like biannual check-ins. So it's like performance achievement. They evaluate how you've been doing at work. And for me, I actually got a very good talent discussion evaluation, which means I get either a bonus or base pay raise or a promotion. I got promoted last year, so unfortunately for me, there's a cooldown. My next level would have been a manager, even though, I do that type of work, I'm not allowed to be up for promotion until next year. So instead, they actually had given me a mid-year bonus and a little bit of a base pay raise. Now, given I don't know if my company per se even updates. Ooh, wait, hold on. I need to fix something. Fix something. But I don't know if they fix like the price or salary adjustments for every year, if it's because we're a big enough company for that. But I'm very happy. At least I got recognized, got a little bit extra dough to save up. You know, your girl needs it, especially moving out and having her own place, so. Hey, Beats! Oh my god! Also, thank God you always come into my streams, because now I'm remembering that I need to tell you what dates I'm available. Honestly, this weekend, I'm probably not gonna be, like, out and about. So I'd be down to play offline, or if you're streaming on the weekend, maybe. But... oh, hey, Rye, how's the West Coast treating ya? You're supposed to have a performance review. Didn't you say they owe you 4K? Like, okay, the company you previously worked at, or like the company you work at now? I thought you, okay. Every time I hear about your company, it makes me a little nervous. Like, I thought that they're supposed to treat you well. Okay, did I already? Yeah, I meshed these. So all of the expressions here are meshed. The full body, so the arms gesture, that's what I'm working on. This is a little mischief. It does have pause, and I'm hoping I could do text-to-speech with it. I'm sure you guys have seen it before, but I need to edit every single little piece of these. I think I was still in the left-hand side, yeah. The hands, there is so much going on here. Yeah, so I think I meshed the pinkies. I might have not meshed... Did I mesh the palm already? Ooh, we love to see that. Okay, hold on. We need to make sure that this is correct. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna auto mesh it. Actually, scratch that. We don't want to auto mesh this. We're gonna fix this up, guys. Let's see. It's really nice. Lots of really cool opportunities. I bet. The West is someplace that I feel like is where many people should go to even just be inspired for a little bit. Obviously, sometimes it's a nightmare to live there because of the costs, but it is a special country. Like, a country of its own. Like, even if it's in the US, I consider it like its own entity, mind you. Because it's just like the people there, they act differently, not in a bad way. They're like, I feel like they're pioneers. That's what I like to call them. Is this? Okay, a little too... let's try 3. Let's make it a little more... Yeah. Mesh with... Let's make it 20? Maybe this is fine? Yeah. This might work. Let's see. I'm gonna make it go all the way down. See how much we need. That's a little dense. I think I might bump up the density and maybe even a little more of the mesh width. So what I'm doing right now is basically using my mouse to draw out a line, and this line will make meshes. Meshes is basically like, think of it as like your paper. For example, you drew something, but you want to transfer it into paper, but you don't want to like pick up all of the other extra items. And what I mean by that is like, you don't want to pick up, no! Can I move this? Can I, aha. Let's just make it a tad bit fatter. You just want to pick up the art piece itself. Who knows, maybe it's because you want to make a pendant, you want to make a sticker, but basically you just don't want any of this section where it doesn't have any drawing. So from there, these meshes, the strongest shape possible is a triangle. That's why they're called polygons. It's very similar to 3D modeling where you need these triangles to create larger shapes to make dynamic movements and basically make it like paper mache. I think that's really cool. And right now we're just doing it on a 2D plane, but you could technically have it in 3D. So I do have 4 arms right now, at least. As far as I understand, policy is to reimburse with paycheck. I hope so. I do not have the extra 4K to pay all those bills off. Oh, like, I know that are you close with anybody? Like, can you say like, yo, like, why did they need you to pay that much anyway? Like, I guess you were doing them a solid or taking one for the team. Do you even like your job? I feel like that's something I shouldn't be asking, but I'm actually like concerned for you, Keys. I mean, it's better than not having a job, I assume. But still, regardless, like, I don't want them mistreating you. Not that I have anything in my power to fix that, you know, but my sympathies, because we all, at least for me, I work for corporate, so I understand. Let's see. Honestly, sometimes, and I wonder if this is a really weird thought, okay? I feel like it's really interesting because you grow up with your homies in school and you watch them do presentations and stuff. Like, since we all have, like, they graduate with different degrees and get different life experience, I kind of wish that there was a way. I guess at your friendsgivings or next reunions, you guys can like plot to make like presentations of what you've done in life, or maybe I'm just too work oriented. This is when you know my soul has been actually snatched by corporate. I want to make an actual meeting where all of my friends like does a presentation on something that they've been doing at work, because genuinely I'm actually interested in what you do. And I think I'm privileged because I chose something to pursue that, like, many people don't have the choice to. They need to survive. So, for me, I think it's an honor to be educated about what you love to do. Now, given if somebody decided to do computer science because they want to make bank, then, you know, they probably don't like what they do. But it's still interesting to see what they do in their job, because then maybe they can feel proud of what they do? I don't know. I like that. Let's see. You got a fisticuffs with finance? Well, they obviously can't be taking your money. The trip? What type of trip did you go to again, Key? Because I didn't ask for details. I didn't want to pry into your life just in case. But that sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that. I mean, I think my cockroach story is pretty interesting. Honestly, I do think so, which I don't think I'll ever get over that's actually happened. Oh no! What am I supposed to do with that? Do I just like... It cut some of my art here. That's no bueno. Can we get... Okay, good. It fixed itself. It fixed itself. Let me see. We need to make sure whatever is going on here is fixed, because this is no bueno. Why is it so messed up? Okay, yeah, we don't even need that. We could just have it once. There we go. Oh, you like it, Rye? Like my idea to have everyone do like a mini presentation? I mean, the thing is, if you like what you do, you don't mind doing a presentation on it. But it goes back to my whole mentality that I'm like, yo, I think you should be pursuing your dreams, right? And even if it's not your dreams, be proud of what you do. So for me, I'm like, oh my gosh, even if I don't particularly like my job, let's say for example I don't, I want to at least be able to be like, yo, at least I'm not miserable because like I'm trying to make it fun for myself, right? Some people will disagree with me and I think that's fine. I just think maybe life could be a little bit better for those individuals. Let's erase this. Like, technically, I wonder if my family ever thinks like, oh my gosh, she must hate like streaming because it takes away from some of my current interests right now, which is not true. Like cosplay, I might not like to share how I do it because I feel like I'm still an amateur, but like I still love streaming. Like every time they try making me not stream, it's so funny. All right, let me catch this back up. You were sent to the customer's office, but they gave me 3 days notice. I feel like that's not something that should happen. Yeah, the Summer Games Fest. Honestly, here's the thing. I don't actually pay attention a lot to Games Fests, and yes, that sounds like sacrilege because I'm a game designer myself, right? But it's mainly because maybe I'm just... The Summer Games Fest, like, people are excited for things on sale, and I should be excited for things on sale, no? But I don't know. I just play games when I want to, and to me, I guess no matter what the season is, it doesn't really matter to me. So whether it's the Winter Games Fest, Summer Games Fest, all of that type of stuff, I'm just like, oh, it's just that time of the year. It always creeps up on me. So unfortunately, I have to say no, I'm not that excited because I actually forgot that it was happening. Yeah, maybe bad designer. Maybe I'm a bad game developer, but it is what it is. I just love games for all that it's worth, so maybe it's not so bad that I live under a rock. I'd say though, I do a lot of like, the Wholesome Games Direct, a lot of charity things, so like I am still in the loop. It's just sometimes when I'm like recharging, I quite literally don't know what's going on in my life. I think that's the funniest thing though. I really do. Let's see. I'm gonna copy this. This arm is now fully meshed. It should be able to move the way it's intended. I don't know if I want to do an auto. Oh, I could probably do the other, yeah, I might need to do a little finagling here. So you had to pay everything out of pocket to get it done and reimbursed when you get back. I feel like that's illegal. As in, okay, hear me out. For me, my company is really stingy on letting you go on like corporate's dime. So for me, if it was too late, then sucks to suck, get somebody else that can do it, or at least get a expedited, yeah, like an expedited what is it? An expedited approval. Like we have channels like that, and boy, was it a nightmare to get that. But I feel like it should be illegal to expect you that you have to go. You get what I mean? I feel like that's just not okay. Maybe it's just me being naive though. Okay, well, all of this actually worked in my favor. Just need to save this. Yeah, it's all clean. It's clean. So these forearms, the good thing about this is all I have to do is flip it in order to have it mesh to the other side and make sure it lines 1 to 1. I think that's really cool. Let's see, you submitted all the paperwork, but finance did not release the money to your paycheck. That is true though, for my work. They give you a corporate card that you can charge to. And basically, you just make sure that you give the card and it automatically goes onto your timesheet. And they'll request if you need receipts or justifications for what you booked. But typically, you won't get your reimbursement until like maybe a paycheck or 2 later. So I guess it's kind of the same. So, thank you for the blessings. Well, that's 46 days between then. Wait, so your next paycheck, do you not get paid bi-weekly? This is what always fascinates me. Because I don't know about this. Like, how to explain this? I don't know how other companies work. So I just assumed like, oh wow, this is my company's specific thing. Let's see, 50% longer than net 30 of our B2B transaction policies. That is weird. Yeah, the idea sounds awesome. My job sucks, but I'm doing a lot more interesting stuff, so you think it'll be cool to catch everyone up? Ooh, okay, I like that. See, I did try doing that in our former, I guess friend group thing, shebang, get together. And I guess it didn't like go over as well as I would have liked. Like, I don't know. Some people were just like not prepared for it, I guess. Ooh, you know what? I do want this to be able to jiggle. So I need this to be erased and I need to fix this up. Plus, life gets busy for everyone, so we may not be the most on top of catching up, but we still care about each other. For me, not that I've given up on catching up with people's. It's more so that my mom said something that I've started to think about a bit, and I know I'm very expressive. So what I'm getting at is I am a big believer in celebrations, celebrating people's birthdays and their accomplishments. And because of the base pay stuff that I got, and I'm so incredibly fortunate to have been chosen, because not everyone at my company gets that for a half year. Stuffies like that. I am honestly really, really lucky about it. And oh, do I want them to be... Yeah, I think this is fine. I just need to give it a little bit of bandwidth. Here we go. Sorry, I'm a little distracted, as you can see, but I'm trying to make my best work, because if I want the mischief to look mighty cute, it's gotta happen this way, I'm just saying. Right, where was I? I'm very animated in the way I share my achievements, and my mom says sometimes you just gotta, like, you know, keep your head down, be humble with everything that you do. And I'm like, you know what? Honestly, I understand why you say that. Sometimes it is nice just to, like, have your own little celebrations and not need to, like, tell anyone. Not that I'm trying to hide things from people, but sometimes I don't know if it's actually necessary with sharing. There are like some really cool wins that you could have. Let's see. Yeah, so that's what I need to fight them about. I wouldn't get reimbursed if they paid for anything. You get paid monthly. You see, so it's not too much of an issue for me because I am a bi-weekly paid individual. Because we at least get some form of money. So we're not like, we're not down in bills or anything like that. That does suck though. That's why I'm like so confused to why that actually happens. Let's see. So we got the star here. We can leave it like that. And I need to move this component to here. Nice. Oh, it's so cute. I think it's because we saw each other so often we were all like, eh, I get that. I get that. There's also a little bit, and I feel like y'all might think I'm weird for this. What? What is this? Eyes closed. Oh, okay, there you go. I was gonna say, this does not make sense to me. All right, let's get the little lines going. Ooh, they are big. Is this good enough? I think we might want to make it a little bit more granular. Let's make it to an 8. Yeah, that looks good. Like, I think I may have matured over the years. Not that I've lost my goofiness. I actually quite literally think that I've gotten older because I work for said company. So again, my life is draining away ever so slightly every time you guys see me on stream. This is why I document my journey. You could see how corporate kills the soul. But honestly, jokes aside, I feel like it hit me sooner. It might not be maturity, but like, wow, a lot of my friends are gonna be moving away. I want to be able to like do this, looking back every year, bring up a PowerPoint presentation of what we're so proud to do, because probably in the future we'll have these more virtually. Maybe people don't have like can't afford to go to each other's what's it called? Go to each other's houses because we're like across the way, right? So you still use Facebook, BB4? Sorry, let me read the context for this. I'm a frustrated millennial, time to relieve stress by using college-level vernacular to debate adults that have a 6th grade reading comprehension level on Facebook. So, like, I don't actually use Facebook a lot. Does anybody still do that? There's a big difference between sharing your achievements because you feel good about yourself and your accomplishments versus trying to look better than other people. And you don't try the second one. You mean, like, physically for me, I don't rub it into people's faces? That's really nice of you to say. Like, I try. I mean, it's mainly like, okay, this is gonna sound weird. I would hope that people don't think I'm rubbing it in, but apparently, I think I'm just so oblivious that I don't realize that either people don't like me or like I don't know how I can make enemies. Maybe it's just differences in opinions, but I try to be nice to them. I feel like it shouldn't be a reason for me to want to hurt or cuss anyone out, you know what I mean? Maybe I should take that back. I sometimes think of violence way too much. So, at the end of the matter, let me auto-connect. I think, okay, this looks kind of a little scary. I think I need to add some more points. Because I think the points are supposed to make it look a little bit more rounder. So let me fix this. We need more points. I've been recently reading a lot of manhwa. Do you guys know what that is? It's, I think, is it Korean? Like webtoons? Like comics? Like they're equivalent to manga. Ah, there you go. That looks a little better. I like that more. I like that more. We have to make sure that the inner circle here matches up to the sides, so when we move it around, it works. Let's see. You use Facebook daily? Like, the thing is, it's very popular in the Philippines, too. So, I'm not calling you out saying, oh my god, you're a friggin' nerd because you use Facebook. I'm just more genuinely curious. Because, like, a lot of my cousins, the only way that they'll ever, like, hear from me is through Facebook. But the thing is, I don't really use it, so they just hear my achievements from my family. Because I use other things than Facebook. Then again, Facebook has one of the strongest, like, is it SEOs or just, like, data? I don't remember. Korean comic and graphic novels. Yes, manhwa. I think I'm saying that correctly. Look at this guy using Facebook. That's the funniest joke. Well, wasn't it like most people just like stopped using it because of something? Weren't we like boycotting it? We boycott everything these days. So I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. What is this about divorce? What are you guys even talking about? Manhua or manhwa? How do I pronounce it? Are they two different things? They could be two different things, and I could be mispronouncing it severely. So let me make sure whatever line work I'm adding here, it's working to my advantage. We'll auto connect these real quick. Adjust them how you see fit. Kinda looks a little bit like a beetle to me. Insert reference to beats. You know, I guess since I have a free weekend, technically I could celebrate my birthday. My mom was saying that she went out with some friends to celebrate a birthday as well. And I'm like, their birthday was in April. So I guess it's not too late. I'm just a month late. But I don't actually have anything set in stone. Sometimes the weekends recently, and this is maybe because I'm getting older, I like to keep to myself. I feel like I've gotten way more introverted. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Oh, I've been working on so many projects, guys. You have no idea. Working on a pitch deck for publishers. It's all kinds of messed up. Not only that, I have also been doing coding and learning like databases and SQL and stuff like that. Actually kind of rad. I'm still like pretty elementary with it. But let me see. Oops! Oh, right! Thank you so much for the gifted! Who did you gift it to? Let me see. Oh, thank you so much! To Slothbag. I don't believe I've seen Slothbag in a hot minute. I don't actually remember when they joined, but hopefully they'll enjoy that. We got some new emotes since the last time, so that's been a while, I think. Oh, hydrate. Okay. Head out. All right, right. Oh wait, it's literally so 9. It's like 6 p.m. Oh, have a good time, right? I hope you have fantastic time with your homies. And thanks for catching up. Oh, they followed in March. Never mind. Wait, March of last year or March of this year? Interessante. Oh my god, the mischief. Okay, once we get the arms done, I'm gonna be so proud because that means all of the toggleable assets will be meshed and ready to go. So we got mouths. So we're gonna erase this and we're gonna fix it up. I think what we can do here. Ooh. Let's make it a little smaller, a little small. Oh, you're gonna see the Backrooms movie with anybody in particular? With new friends, new homies? I know you said, I think you said, you weren't moving in with anyone, so I wasn't sure if you had, like, people that you knew that lived there. But yeah, tell me if the Backrooms movies is any good. Let's see, I think we'll do... yeah, we'll pull it here. Oh no! I think it's kinda getting messed up. Let's go ahead, fix this up. Yeah. And we're just gonna add something real simple here, because these meshes are not going the way it should be. I'll just add one more there. And maybe erase this. And we'll add 2 more. Maybe 3? Yeah, we might have needed to add 3 more here. There you go. That looks good. At least I think so. So the mouth is a little bit detailed in this middle portion, but I think it's looking pretty good. We're just gonna make it a little bit smaller so it's not gonna drag over. It's autoconnect. There we go. Oh, Rye probably left already. Good. There you go. Ah, the little mouth! The little tooth. Little tooth. I did see ads for the Backrooms. Is anybody gonna be watching any cool movies recently? I was in the theaters last week with my parents, but so far there wasn't really anything. Like, I'm not a big fan of horror movies, so I honestly don't know. Let's see. I think I might want to get this like so. Yeah, that sounds about right. And then let's add some more. I think we'd want to do something like this. Ooh, maybe we need 2 more here. Okay, perfect. I'm starting to understand like the processes of meshing. And I guess you could really only learn when you keep practicing like this. So, it's good to know at least. I do see that this is a little too far out, so we're gonna squish it in, because first and foremost, this might end up being animated quite intensely because it's a mouth. It won't have like crazy like V-bridger movements, but I can see it. There we go. Tooth! Yeah, the trailers look really good. Ooh. Oh, actually, let me copy, because I think I can copy this and then just add some more at the top. This will make it significantly easier for me to rig. if I add in some... Okay, I think we could probably do something like... to that. Yeah, maybe that's what we needed to do. Let's auto-connect it. Make sure any of these items get a little bit smaller here so it's not in the way. And ta-da! The tooth and everything is rigged. I saw that at the end of the credits, it had a thing they showed a QR code to give a review, but actually linked to a page to give the studio money for nothing? Really? So like, well, here's the thing. For the company, is it made by like an indie studio? Like what is the Backrooms actually? Let's dive into the history of this, because I know the Backrooms did originate from a YouTube series, and I have seen quite a bit of it, but you know, we had this conversation about Glitch Productions, how they fundraise for pilots and stuff, and for whatever reason they were using the same as they usually do to fundraise for their pilot episodes, is just to sell merch. And people were like, oh my god, they're sellouts, but that's like the model that they've always used. So it's kind of like, once they're already mainstream, now people have a problem with it, which I think is interesting. Just as myself as an own indie game creator, like, if you guys were to buy merch from, like, with the official Kaneo Studios logos and stuff, those proceeds would go to funding my company. Given I haven't released anything yet, because I'm maybe pursuing funding at either self-publishing with some mentorship or doing something else like a publisher. And to me, I'm like, well, is it a bad thing? It depends on the company, right? Because Glitch still isn't like this multi-million-dollar, well, given they do make like great content, but they ain't no Disney, you know what I mean? So Backrooms was picked up by A24. So, like, what does that mean for Kane? Is Kane the real official developer of the idea and stuff? Because I'm really not familiar with all of that. So I'm hoping that he did not sell the IP rights. A lot of publishers will try to be able to retain those, and there should be the right to refusal. There's a lot of like different things I'm starting to learn about trying to get funding. And some companies can really like not only just jip you out of trying to give them back more money and really bleeding indie companies dry. It's like there's a lot of clauses. I hope he still has the IP. That is 110% what I'm worried about. Because what if the money or the proceeds are going back to the original creator, right? That's something good. Or should be. We just don't know yet. Let me remove these items so it can be a little compliant. There you go. Yeah, that looks good. That looks better. So the mouth is all meshed. We're going down. We're going down the whole biddle for the mischief. Oh, I cannot wait for the tail. I don't even have Nez's tail in this either. Original Backrooms is in Kane's, but Kane still has the IP rights to his version. Okay. The Backrooms started as a simple anonymous post on 4chan in 2009. Oh, 2019. Really? That early? Wow. I would have thought it would have been so much... Wait, so is 4chan actually really active right now? Like, still? Let's make this, like, 20. Still need some more. Is it 26? And let's try making this a little more. Yeah, we need it thicker. Let's try making sure that every part is appropriately in here, because we don't need this to be super meshed. But I will need to have this like so. Because all of the art, all of this shebang is gonna have the same, there we go, stuff. Oh, this makes my job so much easier. Love it. Okay, meshed. We're going down, we're yelling timber. Timber! Ooh, okay, the mischief ear first, because we have to have this in the background too. There is so many layers to this, guys. I know this might be a little bit more of a boring stream for y'all, but I really appreciate you being here, because this is what goes behind the scenes for having my model move. And this is my first time actually learning it, right? So I ain't no guru. There was a series I found that is really cool. Probably, I don't want to say I could probably learn how to rig within a week, but if I did, that would have been mad sick. Let's see, is this too thick? Let's try 22. That looks about right. Let's try making the density a little bit thicker. Well, we'll keep it to an 8. And we're just gonna go around here. We don't want it too clean. I actually don't have, well, we do want it clean. Scratch that. I am just not using my tablet at the moment, so hence why it's so messy. So are you guys like moviegoers or anything? Because my parents definitely were. Like, their first dates were going to the movies, and I think that's the cutest thing. And I love that they invite me too. So they're like A-list stub members, so they get to watch like free movies a lot, and they're always going to the cinema, which I love. If I was an animator, like a really popular animator, I would have been so proud. My parents would be able to watch my animations. I know I talked about that, like that being one of my dreams. Although it's changed. I mean, I love being a game developer. I don't think I would want to change anything. Yeah! We're going to bed. Da, 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 da. Don't DMCA me. Let's see. Never used it? I've never used it either. They had security issues? Ooh. I've been here for 40 years. Can you believe it? That's crazy. 40 stream streak? Welcome, Kane. We were just talking about backrooms and 4chan. 4chan usually has weird people posting about who know what on several boards. Oh. I go to the movies, but movies are bad date locations for initial dates. I agree. Okay, guys, tell me if you have ever been on a date before, or if you have the privilege to like be taken out or take someone out on a date, where would you go? Where would you go? Because for me, I know you guys have heard a lot of my terrible, terrible relationship stories. And I am sad to report that a lot of my dates when I was in high school or things like that were definitely in movies. And there was some pretty wild ones. Pretty wild. Not that like, not like anything dangerous. It's more like, why did they think it was a good idea? And maybe you guys could tell me? But yeah, it's something I've been always wondering. Do you guys still think like movies are a good idea? Probably not. But let me go ahead, move this, and we are going to adjust this so it can work to our favor. Yeah, I think we'll make sure to squeeze this in. All right, they're pretty close knit here. I just want to fix some of these nodes. And then I think we just need an extra. Oops. Maybe we do need an extra thing here. Let's go ahead and make sure. Bam! Auto connect. It looks fantastic. It's glorious! Okay. Let's see. I'm the same. I'm an AMC A-lister. That's awesome. I was thinking, well, my parents give me some free tickets sometimes, so maybe I don't need to get one. I used to go to the theater all the time when I was younger. Yes, I loved going to the movies. I think that's part of the reason why I'm more creative, I think. Lots of cartoons. It is expensive too. Do you think streaming is better than, like, streaming services are better than, going to the movies? Because I guess you could pay for a certain amount of movies instead of paying per movie. Also, if you're buying munchies, that is also quite expensive now. So, let's see. I don't really watch movies. Wow. I vividly remember Pixels and Ready Player One. Oh, interesting movie choices. Favorite movies is something I should really ask you guys too. Because we are gonna have a Mischief movie night next Thursday. So hope you guys are looking forward to that. You don't date anymore? Not now. I'm talking about, like, your memories. It doesn't have to be now. Like, hypotheticals. Do you guys ever do hypotheticals? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm like somebody who daydreams quite a lot. Or at least I used to. Very vivid imagination. Let's see. So I'm saying if you could. Maybe a cafe or something, I don't know. I'm inexperienced in that sort of thing. Just think of it like, oh, you want to hang out with someone? What would you do? Like, I guess the movies is good to hang out with, but you can't, like, make conversation. Like, I also rarely went to the park because things are conditional too. For example, your girl will get bitten alive by mosquitoes. So my mom does not let me, or when I was younger, did not let me out to hang out with my friends at the park. And I mean, I have something where I get hyperpigmentation, where when I do get bitten, it's like, oh, you can definitely tell. Like, the scar won't fade away for like several years. So for the sake of my mom's own sanity and me not being self-conscious and also itchy beyond words, I would not go to the park. Initial drinks of some sort of coffee, boba, brewskis. The thing is, I'm a lightweight. Like, I know the only reason I'm comparing myself is like, well, that's the only experience I could really accurately tell you. I'm sure somebody would love brewskis if that's like their thing, but I don't think I'd be able to make it very long. I'm either a sleepy or really energetic drunk, so. Let's see. If I know you a bit, something like a meal or some sort of experience. Ew, that's cute. If we're already dating, then I'm taking you to visit Nez so she can reevaluate the relationship. Why am I like Cupid? Like, am I your like Asian mother that basically approves or disapproves of people's relationships? I've never had the honor of doing that. Then again, I'm not old enough yet. Maybe give me some more years, but... Streaming versus movie theaters is apples and oranges in my opinion, because what they stream is also series, right? You could watch episodes and whatnot, but they also have movies too. That's why I'm pretty curious on how you guys think of it. Let's see. Okay, this is looking okay. Let me make sure I'm at least giving this enough room to run. In movie theaters, you're paying for the experience of the big screen. This is true. This is true, but you could also just get a projector now. I think it depends on how often too. Let's see. So I did try to do a dating service some years ago. Not an app, but like a dating service, but realized those are horrible for guys. Guys have to pay for the service and then pay for the dates. That is kind of tough. I mean, for me as a girl, it's like nice, but like if I was the guy, I guess I would be a little scared to do that too. I'd probably get like not escamade, but like a lot of money just to talk to a girl. Why can't I just like make friends? Well, actually, I guess I can kind of answer that myself. Like, guys can be scary. I think my mischiefs are pretty good, but I know this day and age, a lot of people can be called a creep. They can be arrested, like if they think they have ulterior motives. It can be a dark place for a man too. Oh man, I hope like nobody's gonna attack me for saying that. Everybody has dark experiences. Both women and men, just different, you know? Oh yeah, the ear's looking good. Let's see, I'm extremely introverted. I'm awful with coming up with ideas because of that. I can share some, maybe just some things that I would like, but again, it's not like a playbook for everyone, so. Not a playbook for everyone. My Asian mother is my Asian mother. She already disapproves of everything I will or do. Oh my gosh. Way to speak facts, my dude. I am grateful though. My mom is not as disapproving. She's been pretty supportive as of late, so. You can't get a projector to compare to a theater. That's, well, okay. I want to shout out my dad because he built our own like theater room, and he does use a projector and makes it into a big screen. He has done that. And it works. Like, we have full surround sound systems, like it shakes the whole house type dealio. I know people can't do that, like, I guess it's quite expensive. To be honest, my dad's a tech nerd, so I don't really know where he got all of this items, but... Oh, you're not discounting home theaters. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, those are home theaters. I guess you could say that too. There's so many times I've hesitated to say something to a girl for a fear of being a creep or a bother. Like, that's an actual real fear for homies. Like, I know some girls are like, oh my gosh, like, they don't got any problems. But for a lot of guys, I think that is a real fear. Like, fear, well, everybody has a fear of rejection, no? I definitely think so. I've gotten rejected quite a few times. That was like in my ugly duckling phase. So I don't know. That was when I didn't care about taking care of myself. And that is also a whole nother issue for women, is like the societal expectation. Kind of crazy though. Ooh, actually, I think we might want to do it too to make it look a little bit better. There you go. We'll just auto connect that so it's nice and clean. There you go. And bam! Okay, that looks good. Let me just loop-de-loop and let me read. Let's see. Yeah, the whole 9 yards. It's crazy. I can't go to sleep when my dad watches movies in the home theater. Now that I'm out of the house, I probably can. But it's crazy. It shook my bed. Let's see. This. Yeah, that is also true. Whammon. Whammon. I don't know if so much a fear of rejection, but more so do unto others as others have done unto you. And knowing I don't like being bothered, so I don't want to put that onto others. Oh, Spoods. That's actually a really respectful thought. That is a very, very respectful thought. For me, I also think I carry the same sentiment. I don't think I would... Like, I try to treat everyone with the kindness that I hope they return to me, so I guess that's kind of the same shebang. I've been rejected 100% of all time, so you're used to it. Oh, well, that means you have a really thick skin, though. You could deal with everything. People who haven't gotten rejected, like, their whole world ends for them. My biggest issue with dating is that I really doubt I could find anyone with the same nerd interests you do at your age. So, what are your interests, Kane? I mean, I don't know many people. I'm not like your fairy godmother that's gonna get you a hot mama or anything like that, but... Oh, is this mouse ear the same? I can't... Nope, it's not the same. I'm gonna need to do this. But is it like really hard to find people in your specific hobbies? Like, I mean, there's a lot of... this is what I'm gonna say with this, is... Like, for example, for Spoods. He is a big guitarist, fantastic, talented, and likes metal, right? I like metal, but not as much as Spoods does, but I know that there is a lot of people that do. So I feel like there's always going to be some, like there's gonna be definitely enough people. I want to say enough to go around, but that might be completely false. That might be me just being... that just might be me being very, very hopeful. I'm always optimistic, maybe too optimistic. Let's see... That's why I go to many concerts. Everyone's on the same page, yeah! You were curious about the dating app Boo, but it's not allowed in Colorado. What do you mean it's not allowed in Colorado? Like, they just don't have enough data? Or like maybe the licenses to run in Colorado? That's actually whack. Maybe they have like selling or like features that is not allowed. They could have just disabled that though. Huh. Video games, anime, video games. Well, can you be a little bit more specific about video games? Because I feel like there's a lot of people. Like back in 2018, there was actually a statistic about like, it's about 50-50 ratio to men to women that play video games. It's just like women are really silent. Now it looks like there's a whole lot more women empowerment in the space. I mean, there's a lot of streamers, right? And there's a lot of, you know, eyes on them for that matter. But I don't know, like, I know you're probably not looking for a streamer whammon, but there is definitely gaming mamas, so... let me do this since I already have it up. At your age. Oh. Well, I guess. So do you actually want somebody your age? Not to say like, oh, you should date someone younger. I'm just like, age range wise, I guess like your humor and like what you can relate to is a really big thing in relationships too, and I agree. I'm just wondering, like, would you be willing to go? Like, obviously not 20 years younger, but do you have a little bandwidth? Like, what is around your age? Within 5 years? That's always, like, what do you guys think about, like, what is close to your age? Sometimes I feel like with my sister, she's 5 years older, but she acts similarly to me. So I always think that people her age is actually, like, we can hang. And it's not that I'm saying we can't hang. It's just more like, I get surprised when they say their age because it doesn't feel like it. Like, when is it too far to, like, hang out? Is that a weird question to ask? I guess it is. I'm just so curious. I love asking these weird questions. There we go. Let's go ahead, auto-connect. Sheesh! We love that. The ears? I can't wait to make it move. Actually, I want to rig it already. Oh, I don't know. I want to rig a pet. It might do the same thing though. I don't know how to like rig it to a mouse. So, like if I wanted to look a certain way. I don't know. It's like 70-30 in favor of dudes. What are you talking about? You mean concerts? No, there's a policy in the state passed that Boo chose to not even allow use in Colorado. Man, maybe they just have like a grudge against Coloradians? Coloradians? What would you even call them? Yeah, I wrote a few essays on the subject as well, although I haven't done a lot of statistic research stuff. Let's see. Honestly, I have nothing against dating younger, but I don't see younger being interested in me. I'm short, not great looking, and honestly, I keep to myself and don't go out either. Well, okay, hold on. I mean, I don't think you're on TikTok. And the reason why I say that, I keep saying, oh, I saw this and that on TikTok. I do brain rot. I 100% will say I brain rot. But I need to say there has been a huge movement, and this was when I was like, I had broke up with an ex. It was like in college or like out of college type timeline. And apparently guys were like going for older women. Like they really hated the females of their generation just because I think they were like I think a lot of the younger generations actually going back to like or like there was a movement of being more like what is it, monogamy, like going back to religion and stuff, and that could be because of the world events of today, but I think there was also a movement because, you know, I'm a female, I get that stuff on my TikTok all the time, that they are pursuing people that can give them stability, guys who are playboys or you know, just not interested in showing them that stability is something that they don't want, especially given the environment today. So I wouldn't count yourself out. There are people who are younger that is looking for that. So, I thought the reason why you didn't want to even consider it is like maybe you wouldn't have a lot of things in common in terms of like, oh, how you think. Because generations can be different, right? Yeah, Key is saying the same thing. Okay, guys, as somebody who has dated an older man previously, okay, wait, guys, I'm gonna stop myself. I gotta bite my tongue. What do you define as older? 5+ years older? Like, the older you get, the less age gap matters. More is about what phase of life you're in. Yes, 100%. I think that's true too. The 70-30 split is the metal community. Oh, got you. Sorry. The block stems from the Senate bill. Oh. Robust safety policies. Oh. Kane, sometimes you not looking is the best thing. That it will just like happen to fall into your lap. But I do think one thing you did say is like you don't go out very often. Giving yourself room to be in like random encounters. Think like video games, right? Like Pokemon, you run into tall grass in order to get an encounter so you can get cool Pokemon. You never know what you're gonna get. It's the same thing, like if you're still in a safe zone, aka your house, how are you ever going to get cool random encounters, right? And also, it can't be awkward. You might kill a Pokemon, right? Might kill or make a blunder or something like that. It's gonna happen. It doesn't mean that you should hide forever. Maybe I'm a thrill seeker. Maybe I am. Is my analogies making sense though, guys? Like, sometimes you just gotta, like, put yourself out there. If you stay inside, you won't give yourself the opportunity to find a shiny. And given, I know, y'all aren't all Pokemon lovers, but I think many people can understand because it's been around for a while. It's like 30th anniversary. It's really cool. Okay, I think I will need to add some more here. Yes. Let's make sure we got this. Alright. I am suddenly I'm so focused. I need this to be good. Okay. And I think what we need here is for this to go through. Okay. Okay, yes. This will work. Let's see. No, like recent university grads? You mean for me? Or key for you? Okay, for age, for me, honestly, if I get someone that is even 9 to 10 years younger than me, they are even closer in age to my child. Okay, well that's hard then, because I didn't even account for for having children. That could be tough. But and I guess semi-awkward for your children if that is the case. So I understand your worry there. Well, I think 10 to 9, that is... I think if you go like 5, even 7 years younger, I think that's fine, right? As long as it's not closer to your age of your child. Oh, you didn't read what would be awkward? Wait. I'm trying to read. Why won't it scroll? Okay. Oh, was that it? Okay. You aren't wrong. I would feel that way as well. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, your stepmother is like 8 years older? So like, okay. Because the thing for me, since my sister is 5 years older, it must have been super weird because I dated somebody who was like 5 to 6 years older than me in college. And given they were kind of in the same boat, they were in the military. I guess that's not really the same boat. It's just that when I graduated, they went to school, so we were kind of doing the same thing. And, I don't know how to explain it. Like, ultimately, personalities didn't work. But, I'm trying to make this thicker. Hold on. Trying to make it work. I didn't even think about if it was weird for my sister. Yeah, maybe I should have asked her about that. Like, given she did not know because I was away in college, and at that time she already, like, moved out. So it's not like she could really get a say. But I can see how that was awkward. There we go. Ooh, okay. Let me save this. And let me do this. Bam! Oh, it's so cute! Okay, I think we got... Yes, now it is the right forearm, and this is how we're gonna need to, like, really fix stuff. I'm really nervous that this isn't gonna match one-to-one. I'm so scared. So Mischief Tail... We'll have to do one by one. Let's go save this first. So we got the Mischief blocked out. I will need to hide the left arm. Let's see, the Mischief body. Can we hide this? Okay, I know we hit the paws at some point. Where did my paws go? They're definitely... Where is my Mischief paws? Oh, this. Look at how cute! Okay, we're gonna hide the body. We're gonna hide the hands. We're gonna hide the forearm. I think it works. Oh, is my chat not working anymore? Oh, there you go. It's good. So, I know I need to get this. Let's copy. And we're gonna copy and paste it on the other side, because it's basically the same thing. We just gotta erase the former items. We paste it, and we flip horizontally. Oh, it goes one-to-one, guys. It goes one-to-one. Okay, I am so happy I thought of that for myself. Oh, it saved me. I am so happy that it saved me lots of moving and pain and suffering. So, I guess for me, 10 years. Let me think. 10 years? So if I was dating somebody at 36, I mean, I've read manhwas of those working out apparently, but I'm just thinking, I don't know if I could do that. Like, I like to keep an open mind. I have someone who is around, like, closer to that age, a little bit younger. And I did have a crush on him when I was younger, but that was, like, just me being a girl that's like, oh my god, such a mature guy. So, I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm sure everybody has had things like that before. So we got this finger glow. And to be honest, we're pretty similar in terms of, like, We get along really well. We hang out. We play Magic together. Like, I guess it's not... it's not really that bad, I guess. Maybe I'll eat my words for that. Okay, the pinkies. Let's take this. And where is the other pinky? This is gonna take a little bit. I know so. We're gonna paste this. We're gonna flip horizontally. Make sure everything's working. Ugh, we love it. Okay, good. Then the arms will be... Ooh. I think it would make my job so much easier to rig. Never crushed on anyone 10 years older? Well, okay, he's not 10 years older. I'm trying to remember. So, he's like... 8 years? 8 years older? Is that wild? It's because I grew up with him. I think, okay, I don't know if that makes it better. Probably digging myself into a hole. Like, he hung out with my sister a lot. So, like, I automatically always thought he was the same age as my sister. And I guess that's still not great when I was younger to be thinking that way, but it's not like anything would have ever happened. Oh my god, guys. I just unlocked one of the craziest memories that I've had. At a Christmas party, somebody who is indeed, I believe, 10 years older than me had tried to kiss me while his girlfriend was in the bathroom. And I was sitting on one of those reclining chairs, and I backed myself so hard into the recliner that I fell over. Like, I fell over with the recliner, and he was really, really drunk. This was, he was like a DJ who also had a fashion degree. Like, he was what people were kind of calling, like, not like a deadbeat, but more like, oh, we don't know if he has any direction. We're worried about him because we don't know if he's gonna finish school or not, and like what type of job is he gonna be getting, like all that type of stuff. And it was a Christmas, I think, or New Year's party, and he's been dating this woman for like 2 years, I think, and I liked her. I really did. She was really good with fashion. She loved art, and I was just like, oh, I like her. But she's like a family friend. Or the guy is a family friend. I grew up with him, and honestly, I think he thought I was annoying because I was the youngest out of my big generation. So, I was like the tail end. Because everyone was around my sister's age, so think about like 8 to 10 years older. Well, my sister is like the middle, so everybody was either 5, 6 years older, and then they had the older generation, which was like 8 to like 10 years. And he was drunk. He would do all of the DJing for the party, drink a lot, pass out, vomit a lot in the toilet. It was not looking good for him, but I thought he was cool. He was like, he was somebody I thought I could just rely on because he was almost like a big brother, right? And I was in a different room. Meanwhile, this is at somebody's house, okay? So, I've been to their house many times before. No stranger danger there. I was just playing a video game. I was playing a video game and watching, because there was 2 TVs in the room, like the ball going down, and he came in, he was stumbling, And the bathroom's right next to it. So I'm like, oh, maybe he's like trying to find the bathroom so he could vomit again. And he comes over and he's like, hey, Nez. And I'm like, oh, yo, what's up? Are you okay? And I'm worried because he looks very, very drunk. And he's like, okay, you have to keep this a secret. You have to keep this a secret. And I'm like, a secret? And I'm thinking, because I'm very greener pastures. I'm in like high school, I think. I might have been in high school for this. So he was like going to be in his 30s, I think. And I'm like, oh, is this something I'm supposed to like hide from your girl? Like, oh, you have like a gift for her or something? And he's like, no, just come here, lean in, because I'm gonna tell you. And I'm like, oh, okay, didn't think anything of it. And then he starts leaning in with all the closed eyes action, right? And I know you guys can't see it. I might need to reenact this when I actually have my webcam, but I backed up into my chair, and because it's like a recliner, it doesn't have that much mobility. It's an automated one. So with me lurching back, I didn't even make any noise. I was just like, and I ended up flipping off the back of the chair, and he's like, oh my god, Nez, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And he's like, okay, good. I'm so sorry about this. And he's like, just don't tell anyone, okay? And I didn't really process what was happening. I was just like, what just happened, right? Like, his lips almost grazed I could smell the scent of alcohol on him, okay? And I was just like, wow, I'm glad I didn't like, I didn't scream or anything, because that probably would have ruined the whole relationship with every single family friend there. Like, I would never be able to return back to a party there. I don't think any of them realized, even my parents. I was just like, I think I'm just gonna pretend that just never happened, I guess, right? What am I supposed to do as like an 18-year-old girl or something? So, yeah, that happened. They ended up breaking up. He had his birthday. He vomited so many times. And then all of a sudden, over the summer, he turned holy. I'm not joking about that. He actually is like in a church group, and he found his way. He has a good paying job. He's very faithful. He's married now, actually, by the way. He's doing good. And he still acts really nice to me, but, yeah, wild stuff. Oh man, I just had a bunch of phlegm come up from my throat. Honestly, I think so. His wife is really nice. I like her. I just wasn't seeing this change coming. It wasn't. I didn't see it coming whatsoever. But you know, very faithful. Very like he's a good man now. I'm just wondering if it was like a curiosity thing. Like, maybe he was just so drunk that he didn't even think it really through. He just wanted to scare me. Like, that's me maybe being optimistic, but he didn't peg me as the type, so. One to rival Zuko. Spoods. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys like me yip-yapping about my, my borderline, like, scary, like, childhood traumas. But it just unlocked in my brain. Like, I just remember that happened. It was a crazy wild ride. Alright, I think I think I'm almost done with the hand. Eee! Okay, the fingies are doing okay. We just need to do one more finger in the palm of the hands, and those two arms are like ready to rig. That is so cool, actually. I hope when I make these toggles, it will look really cool. I don't know how to do them. I don't know how to make toggles, but I'll try. I think so too. Oh, where did Keys and Kane come from? I heard that alcohol makes your true self come out. Ooh, that's a scary thought then. Do you think like deep down he just like, again, like the deep dark desires? Like might not, maybe I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. It's because he's changed, right? Like he's actually really faithful to his wife. He goes to church. He actively, it's not even just like once a week. He goes to church quite frequently to run sermons and stuff like that. So he actually just took a 180, wanted to change for the better for himself. Maybe he vomited way too many times and he realized he needed to clean up his act, right? So I want to say like, maybe he's not like that. And maybe it just like the what if kind of came to mind, and because of the alky, he just acted upon it, right? Are you guys like a believer of second chances and stuff? Because maybe my whole mentality is like, oh, but what if, right? What if it wasn't actually that dark? What if it was like a moment of weakness? Which, oh, wait, I'm gonna take that 110% back. This is why I always got taken advantage of in previous relationships. I was always like, oh, I gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. Whatever he did, as long as he didn't physically do it, like, I was able to avoid it, I'll let it slide because it hasn't happened again. But I guess it is low-key traumatizing. What would you guys do if you were in that position? I guess it's really hard to envision. So like, I guess imagine a woman maybe 10 plus years of age that you've grown up with that like basically has seen you almost borderline in like diapers. Maybe not in diapers, maybe like you being like actually dumb, like you got rubber bones. I don't know if I'm describing it very well, but basically like very young. And so you kind of think of them as like a guardian or someone that's supposed to take care of you. And then they do that. Depends on what the offense was. What did they do to me that requires needing a second chance? That's true. A lot of people have conditionals for that. Like, what is, like, something you cannot compromise with? Like, lying, or, maybe you have a pet peeve? I know a bunch of people got pet peeves. There we go. Beautiful. So we got the mid one. Now we got the 2 pointers. Okay. And then we have the palm. We're doing great work though. I really should have meshed the body so at least when this head moves it works, but I should have rigged all of the hair. The hair can be hard. If your family friend tried to kiss me in high school, I have no idea, that would be weird. I would obviously be taken aback, a bit just out of shock of the situation. Would you like scream? Because like, I just told you what I did. I literally headbutted the chair backwards and inhaled as fast as possible. Like, don't take my air away from my no-no square. It's basically like, don't invade my space or my air, and go because I couldn't scream. I didn't scream. None of that. Alright, there you go. I found the point. A point finger. Point fin. And we're gonna flip these. Point fin. Point fin. Let's see. I only have peeves. I don't make them my pets. Do you guys think my conversations have gotten like, we've definitely derailed off of like some wholesome topics. I just talk about anything now. I guess it could be kind of borderline uncomfy. You guys can always tell me. Always tell me. Sometimes I'm delayed though because of how slow I am reading chat. Oop. There we go. Nice. It works. If someone makes an off-color joke that crossed the line for me, then I'll let them know and pay attention if they cross the line again, but something like forcing themselves on me is another world entirely. Okay. Okay. Do you guys think you could ever, like, fight back, or do you think you'd, like, freeze? Because a lot of people, have, like, freeze, fawn, flee, like, all of those fight or flight mechanisms. So, do you guys know what you typically do? I have a combination. I do. I think I, like, freeze up when I don't have a weapon. If I have something to defend myself, I do think I would choose to fight. I think it's come a long way. As in, for me, it's good that I want to say, the only time I think it's good to choose violence. I hardly ever scream nowadays, so I probably either gasp or my heart would kind of jump out of your chest. Oh yeah. I do scream. I mean, you guys know that from all of the games that I've played previously. Man, I really want to play Winrose, but I also want to develop. Ugh, there's so many things I want to do. Somebody's gotta help me. I need my own personal manager. And not just like, I need like an overall, like a Jarvis that can do everything, but not AI. I want like an Albert. That's Batman's butler, right? Like somebody who could do just everything, right? I feel like that's so much cooler. 'Cause I think it means a lot. I can obviously cultivate some type of companion with me, but like an actual living being that has autonomy that can make choices for themselves, it brings an element of RNG that, like, if you program something, yeah, there could be some variance for their personality, but I feel like a human is just so much more raw. So I digress, but I do think for me, I wish I had like an Alfred! Oh my god, I feel so bad. Then again, I was a bigger Marvel fan than DC. DC is Superman and Batman and the works, right? Think so. So, yeah. Let's see, I'm definitely more flight than fight. Alien isolation. I'm too skinny and fragile to fight barehanded. The thing is, there is something. I do freeze, but then even when I have nails, even when I don't, like, I do actually think I physically fight now, and I'm pretty proud of that. I think people would find that scary or disgusting to be proud of, but as somebody who has experienced, like, something... Oh my gosh! Let's see. Greek Geek Games! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh, welcome to the Mischief community. We were actually talking about something dark, but... Oh my gosh! Oh, Saki! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh, you were doing just chatting with your home slice then. Oh my god! Wait! Wait. I guess you guys were all doing a collab. Welcome. I'm currently rigging right now. Dusted off the cobwebs and all that jazz, but I am currently painstakingly meshing everything, which right now, as you can see this big box, that means it is not meshed, which means I can't animate it correctly. Like if I was to move it, it just won't fold the way it should. So I have to use polys or triangles, polygons, to make sure it will be able to be animated. But, oh my god, Luna Freya _Cordes, X Megami Ray, Greek Geek Games, thank you so much for the follows. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna need a reminder. My Musketeers, if you're there, please send the names in chat because I want to give an equal follow for everyone. Especially, I believe Neff I did follow already previously, and obviously Zacky's a home slice. This week has been an absolute pain for me in corporate land. I was just yip-yapping like the first hour talking about how my manager's is on PTO, which means I take on like double the amount of work. And on top of that, I have training that I have to do. So I've actually been putting a lot of overtime and other things to make sure I don't get fired. So your girl has been kind of not great with her communication. So again, apologies in advance. I think I have 152 notifications on Discord alone, so I am not proud of that. I'm just stating, if anybody has tried to get a hold of me, I am so sorry. I'll get back to you in snail mail, maybe 5 to 6 business days. But it's pleasure to have you guys all here. Let me just scroll back up to welcome and get to know y'all. Yeah, it's a group raid. I definitely need to do this too. What were you guys playing? Let me see. Oh, it's a special event. Ooh, okay, you gotta tell me a little bit about Anime Game Show. I think I saw that. I think I saw it if you posted it. I haven't been on Twitter and the works in a little bit, so bear with me if I'm still out of the loop. But oh man, I wish I could have been there to support. I had some of my favorite artists open on the other tab. I should have checked if you guys were live already. Damn. Well, that just means I need to take a rain check and catch another one. Oh, okay, Greek Geek Games is gonna be one of the ones with us at the thing. That's awesome! Let's see. Oh, I'm so excited! I mean, you have games in your name, so I'm assuming you're a fellow game dev. I mean, everyone, I guess, Zaki, that you know, chances are, high chances that you're a game dev. I always welcome meeting new pals. I mentioned to Zaki, I've been wanting to meet more home slices in the field. The only thing is, when do I ever have the bloody time? The good thing is, this weekend, and I said that last week, I always feel like I keep sharing this, that I actually don't have to go anywhere. I'm so hyped. I'm actually so hyped about that. Oh, I am realizing that is not the same. It's supposed to be this. Hold up, I think we got the wrong mesh going on right now. So we have that. We don't have the white mesh. Is it the same? Let me just double check. I will need to see. Oh, it's the same. Okay. And then this is also the same. Oh, perfect. I can't even roll my R's right now. I got some, like, phlegm in my throat, TMI, but it's when your girl's working too hard. It's rough in these streets. Let me copy and paste this. I don't know if any of you guys rig your own models either, but I am learning. So there is many mistakes and probably things that could have been optimized. But, you know, I know my fellow game devs can agree. You better start somewhere. So if it makes it work and it looks good, then, you know, I might make my own little tips and tricks. Good stuff here. Let's see. I save here. Yay! Okay, so these are the toggleable arms, which, mind you, I have never rigged in my life. So, me having toggles and dynamic, like bones for rebridger, I technically did it. It just took me a really long time, and questionably, I don't even think it's right. but, I'm gonna learn. I damn well am gonna try and learn. Oh my god. So you're the pixel artist for the game? That's fantastic! Yes, I loved the art. Oh my god. I wouldn't trust me with a single pixel or string of code. So I do quite a bit of everything. I graduated with a software dev degree, like comp sci. I also do art, but I've been doing art, digital and traditional, for a very long time. I wanted to be an animator, but I burn out way too easily, so tweening might be my best friend, but I've never tried. I do a lot of things. Level designing, producership, creative direction, all that jazz. It's mainly because I think the program that I went to school for game design, it was new and up and coming. So Rosie can actually speak in this too, because we came from the same college, now university. So there wasn't as many opportunities, and I think it was trying to find its ground as well. I do the characters' custom sprites and help with character designs. Ooh. I love that. I love that. So you love everything and anything character design, character illustrator oriented. We love that. So we do have another group. We do have another grouping here, and I'm gonna save real quick. And to be honest, you know, I know my mischief said the legs look really weird. I think it's because it's not an action. You can't really see it. Her thighs are supposed to look weird because this is supposed to jut out. When you take off the metal, it actually looks what it's supposed to be. I don't know if there'll be a toggle for that, if anything, because I don't remember if I colored it in all the way. But Nez will have different leg types, so it's fine. Again, I drew this from... We had a hybrid... Well, what is it? I had an asymmetrical model, and when I tried rigging it before, it just was not working. So if I was to open it up, let me see. Models, no. I think that's the Vroid model that I wanted to work on. Yeah, I really liked this. Her legs look so much better in here than they do in the other. I really like the way that I drew the abs and stuff. I kind of want this to be toggleable, but it's gonna be so much harder to do. But yes, it's the same face. Yes, it's the same face. Yeah. Outside of that, I draw. Pixel art is not your usual medium. It's always great to use projects to test your skills out of water anyway. Like, I have many things I would like to do. Oh, so this is, and let me show this up, gesture wave. So I have these two hands, which technically if I did mesh them, we'd have all of the toggleables, I think, meshed. It probably is pretty easy to mesh if I wanted to. The wave would look so good, because I wave every time I introduce myself. Let's see. I think it's because it's too busy from the top. It stands out a lot, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Well, that's the thing, though. Most VTuber models you're never really gonna see the bottom of. It is pretty busy, I do agree. I grew up doing a lot of character designing as well. I think this looks... Oh, I forgot to show you guys! I have pants! So, I do have pants! The beautiful, beautiful pants! I don't know if I have pants for... I do think I have pants for Nez. For the straight symmetrical one. But I love this design. I love my pants. Let's see. I do have a couple more things here. Let me see. But if I was to animate this, oh lord, I would not be able to. That's why there is a simplified version for Nez. I'm no longer pantsless. That is exactly correct. I am no longer pantsless. Thank you for coming by. Greek Geek Games, I really appreciate it. Should I just call you Greek? I guess, or Geek. But thank you for coming by. I hope we can actually get together and get to know each other better. I'm just sorry I haven't been very available these past few weeks. But I am so excited for the time that I actually do get some time. Gigi? Oh, that's awesome! Oh, you worked with an indie game previously and offered the services? That's so sick. I love that. I love it so much. I need to see the work. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. I'm already thinking of new versions for Nez's legs. It's mainly because they're components, and I think I was inspired by... Y'all know it. I love Transformers so much. I mean, I kind of look like Bumblebee as well. So, the thing is... what am I gonna say? Kind of lost my train of thought there. Is the components on her legs, I envisioned in a video game that if she was to be below a certain health percentage, certain parts would actually rip off of her body, which I thought was like a really, really cool idea. However, this isn't a video game, so it's probably why it doesn't look the best. I don't know, what are your guys' opinions? A lot of the way that I design is with features or game development actions in there. Like, how would it interact with the world? Actually, I was like up until 2 trying to think of like what the lore names for the currency in my world would be. Oh god, I was really thinking super hard. Lore is really important to me, as is how things function. I don't know what they call me as a game designer. I think I'm like a functional game designer. Something like that. I'll add this. Let's make sure whatever these are overlapping does not. Because I think it's gonna give us some issues. There we go. Ah, yeah, that is a nice one. That's got me out here collecting critters. Me too, though, Sob. I saw that you sent me a message, so I need to add you. I've been grinding. I've been playing Clash of Critters. Low-key, I wonder, they have a creator program? I low-key hope that, like, if I was to apply for it, I could play it with you guys here on stream. I don't think you guys would actually be interested in it whatsoever, but, you know, a girl's liking the game, why not? So let's erase this. Oh, interesting. Wait. So this forearm shadow, I actually have... That's really interesting. It has the black outline. I wonder why I did that. Oh well. I gotta fix it somewhere. I also grew up with the first 2 Michael Bay Transformers films and playing the one game for DS. Oh, I've never played any Transformers games. I'm a little jealous. That's really cool. I should invest because I have my DSi. And I used to have a 3D DS. Technically, my ex has it. So I don't think I'll ever be able to get it back anyhow. And, you know, I think it was an appropriate trade-off because I have his Switch. So I could play, what is it called? Pokatopia? Pokatopia? Something like that. But I love the passion. Did you decide on a name? I did. So, guys, I told you I was also programming. Yesterday, I was programming the backend databases for persistent game logic. What that means is, you know in MMOs, when you guys have inventories, your stats trackers, all of that good stuff for games? Well, yeah, I was making that for a Twitch bot. So you guys can have your very own mischiefs that you can level up and you can like apply cosmetics to all of the works. And sorry, I'm just laughing at myself because I started scoping myself way too hard. That means I just started putting way too many features and assets when you hear scope creep. And I was in too deep. That's why it was 2 a.m. that I was doing all this stuff. And now I have like inventory that and a bazaar that I want to give you guys, and like a digging mini game, as well as TCG collecting. And I think the login feature, I have so much. Yeah, it's not necessarily Tangia Dungeon because we have way more features because it's gonna be connected to Discord and Twitch. So there are gonna be a lot of things there. And the 2 things is I have persistent currency and only session currency. So there might be a cheese clicker. Like if you guys find a cheese that like appears on the screen, you guys can claim it. Like you guys gotta act fast, that type of thing. And hey Ren! Oh my god, I saw that you sent me a message. Just a disclaimer, I have been working overtime for corporate, and I've been doing training. So I just want to say, I did see that you messaged me. I don't know what you messaged me about, but I am hoping to catch up over the weekend because I finally don't have to go anywhere. I'm actually so hyped that you reached out though, because I think you're hella cool and I want to be friends. But I want to say I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, my voice crack is happening everywhere. But yeah, I've been coding an interactive Twitch bot and then having a database that stores all of the static data. So if you guys have a badge, like because you're participants of PlagueFest 2026, you'll be able to pull that in Discord and showcase it and all that jazz. I'm so hyped about it. You guys have no idea. I'm going a little above and beyond and kind of going cuckoos, not gonna lie. So wait, where is my... So this is the forearm, this is the hand. So the forearm R is actually not in there yet. So we just gotta add them. So we have the forearm. I'm gonna add this here to this one because it's basically the same mirrored. So, but long story short, Sub, yes, I do Oh, I need to double check that this is working just fine. It looks like I need to move this just ever so slightly this way. And a little bit more. There you go. Okay, so I do have two names. Oh, Shim's coding. I'm trying. It's actually the first time doing database stuff. The thing is, my roomie, or aka my Mouseketeer Jam, who I live with, he is also a programmer. He's back-end, I'm more front-end. So I've been asking him all of these questions, and he's like, we learned this. And I'm like, yeah, but I've never, like, done it officially. You know what I mean? Like, you learned the bare bones in college, but you've never really done it in applications or projects. So I feel like I'm in over my head, but since he's done this actually for work and things, he's been very, very helpful. So, jam the back. Pacopia. Yes, Transformers 1, I actually did like a lot. I don't know how all of y'all feel about it, but I thought it was good. It was a little bit more lower budget, but I think it was made with love. It's not like just a sellout cash grab. I actually genuinely loved it. So, I don't know. I highly recommend people to at least try it out. Can I move this? Where is, aha. Just need to move it slightly. There you go. Sounds good. So we got both forearms meshed. We don't have the hands. The fingies, this is gonna be, I think, the hardest? Yes, I think so. The first two movies were great, then it started to fall off. Maybe I just have really memorable... Yeah, I might be remembering fondly, and it actually wasn't that great. I don't know. Okay, so for this, since it's a waving, I think we can actually go with a chunky finger. Let's try this. Okay, almost. Let's get it a little bit larger. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. All right. We just gotta make sure we get everything here. Because this will make it so much easier on me. We're also gonna fix how close this is, because this might be an immense problem later on, having all this white space. Okay. Yes! Guys, we're cooking! We're actually cooking. Oh, that reminds me, I need to record something over the weekend. Actually, hold on. This needs to be... Yeah, we can't just have it being straight, unfortunately, because it is a curve. I think it does need to follow the same natural curve here, because it is slightly inward. There you go. Looking good. Yes! We're gonna copy and paste this so it has all of what it needs. And bada bing bada boom, we got the thumb down. Oh, I cannot wait to make it wave! Ah! I'm so excited. Arrow, thank you so much for the head pats. I am just so hyped. Really am hype. So we got this little mini thumb. What is this? This part. So this... Okay. I see. We're gonna need to figure this out. So 20 seems to be a okay thickness. Guys, I think it's actually coming together though. I hope you're proud of me. Let's add, let's add another strip here. I know, like, and it occurred to me that some people aren't as visual as I am. Like, can you guys imagine it moving? There we go. Very proud. Thank you, thank you. Oh, stop. I am quite happy when I am rigging. The only issue is I think I'm deathly afraid of like failing at it. I think a lot of people probably are. It's mainly because I didn't buy like any courses and stuff. I've just been learning off of YouTube, and I'm sure a lot of people do the same exact thing. It's just, you gotta practice with it, right? I got really overwhelmed trying to do an asymmetrical model without having that experience under the belt, you know? So, partially probably regret, but I also am very ambitious and I'm happy that I tried. I am quite happy that I tried. Let me keep going down the road here, and maybe, just maybe, we can add those. 1, 2, and a 3. So I do think we need to make sure whatever we got going on here is working in our favor. There you go. Auto connect. Actually, Ren, do you rig? Did you rig your own model? I was curious about that. There we go. Oh, we love it. The thumb is down. 4 more fingers to go. Yeah, I could send you some of the tutorials I've been looking at, given it's kind of janky, because I pick and choose some things and some of their naming convention and organization is different. So, I don't know, it's probably not the best, but gotta start somewhere, right? There's some really beginner-friendly ones that I like. Yes, do you have your own model, like, drawn up? You're an artiste, no? I think I remember mayhaps you are artiste. Alright, let's make sure we get this closer. These all look pretty good here. Yeah, we're gonna already make sure. Come on. There we go. We get some good spacing here. Because I did make it go wide, go long, but it just helps make sure I'm not gonna be cutting anything off. There we go. That looks good. It's like no model drawn up, but I could give it a whirl. My model is commercial customizable. Oh, isn't that really cool, pretty one? I honestly think that is one of the best assets to come out. I know a bunch of people have made their own versions for customizable models, and like even the ability to draw their own assets over it. But like, oh, it gives it way more wide accessibility for everyone, especially if they don't have the months or the means to do it, and like get to be a part of the community without having to wait either. I think there was a couple controversies with paid models like that. I myself, it's not that I feel like I'm cheating out of my own art. I think I'm just a masochist. I like to punish myself to do better. I don't know. I guess that's just how it is. It's like, oh, but like, I see this customizable model and I'm like, oh my god, I want to do that, so I should do it for my own art. And then I go down the rabbit hole. I've been telling my mischiefs this, like, yesterday at 2 a.m. I was editing what is it? A database for for a Twitch bot that I want to make that's really interactable. Because if you didn't know, I happened to find a post and it looks like the ecosystem of Twitch is changing, like because they're trying to purge bots, but they're identifying lurkers as bots. It's been like really cutting down on a lot of people's metrics. So the thing that they need, or what they're asking for, because these bots have gotten so complex, the bots will actually interact and click on the site so it looks like an active user, and that makes lurkers look bad. Which means like no interaction means that they're clearly a bot, and that's not true. 100% not true. Lurkers like save streamers' worlds, so I think it's just like the environment's changing. They'll need to do some type of like check-in, channel redeem stuff. It's hard to distinguish. Mousachist? Let's see. Ring finger. Ooh, we got the little nub. The nubby nub. These go a little bit easier because I've been only exclusively rigging with simple meshes here. It's not like as detailed, and I don't think the fingies really need to be. I'm happy about that. But also, I wonder if it's gonna bite me in the butt later. So, let's copy this. And make sure, because essentially, I'm meshing for 3 things. That's great. Yeah, so these fingers now will be able to move just fine. What do I draw on? So you mean like what application, or do you mean what tablet? To be honest, the art that I make, I use a lot of cheap stuff. I love, well, is it Wacom or Wacom? Wacom tablets are pretty expensive, but your girl only has the $80 one, no screen, nada. Like, I've had like one of the Wacom tablets for like a decade, and then once it finally broke, I just got a new one that was, again, another 80 bucks. So, yes, okay. I have to say, basically there is so many tablets out there that I feel like it's inevitable. You just have to try a bunch of them, but they're so advanced that majority of them, it doesn't even matter anymore. Like they'll do the job. It's good enough, right? But you ask for the application. So I actually do Clip Studio Paint. I used to be a former like strictly Photoshop artist, but Adobe is a little too expensive, you know? It's always great to use Adobe products when you're a student, but when you're out of there, you gotta figure out how to preserve your costs at any cost. But I have to say they're pretty, not one-to-one, but I have definitely gotten more accustomed to it, and I do like it. I mean, as long as I can draw and I found a couple of good, like, brushes to use, I think you're always gonna be in good standing and good straights. So definitely, I recommend, because at least for standalone, you do have to pay subscription if you want it on a tablet on the go. But if you're just drawing at a computer like I do, one payment, and that's all. That's all. It's really good. Yeah, I would say a lot of the functions are pretty similar to Photoshop. There are other things that you can use. I don't know if you're a vector artist or if you're a pixel artist. Aspirite's a popular one for pixel artists. But yeah, since for me, I kind of do more, not manga style, but very cartoon / anime stylized. It's kind of like that. Okay, we are looking at, this is the middle finger. Ooh, okay, so we have one more finger. If we do that, we have, we would have meshed all of the toggles. So my face is pretty much meshed. My hair is almost all meshed. I don't have the mesh for the buns. I don't have my little whisker woos. I don't have my back hair and stuff. I bet if I do that and then I move the head, it will make the model just look significantly better. But again, slowly but surely, we will win the race. I am going to be doing it from top to bottom, trying to mesh everything. Probably now that I have a fresh set of eyes, I mean, I haven't rigged in a very long time. I'm probably gonna regret looking at some of the meshes I have made previously, but I'm hoping it will be just fine. Let's see. This certainly goes faster when you mesh it this way. So, right, we got the little pointer finger. And I make this simple because I think we don't need that much definition on a toggle. I could be completely wrong though. I really could be. Let's see, I'm trying to learn how to draw, so I've been trying to draw more shapes because I'm lazy sometimes and don't feel like it, but you should. Is that a good idea? So a lot of artists come from different backgrounds, and the art community, I actually lived under a rock. So I didn't know, and this was back when I was super obsessed with Pokemon. I didn't know tracing was bad. Tracing in my mind is still good and has merit for studying and learning. There's different phases or different levels to mastery of art, and there's like, if you play video games, it's almost like a skill tree. Like, you keep practicing sketching body or like animals and stuff, you'll get really good at anatomy. But if you're only sketching and you're not doing colors or anything, you'd have really weak shading skills. So like your coloring is not the same level as how you would, I guess, shade the sky or the environment. So there's a bunch of things you need to be wary of, is balancing that. For example, if I copy this real quick. So in my opinion, I used to sketch a lot. So my coloring, especially for the hair and stuff, it was never good. Never good. I actually had the hardest time drawing hair, but I had a really good time drawing hands, feet, body proportions, because at the beginning I was tracing a lot of anime artwork, so a lot of hands and dynamic poses, but the hair was always something I couldn't wrap my head around because there's so many different types of designs. Anime kind of has more simplistic shapes in body design. And for me, I originated tracing Pokemon. So I learned from shapes. A lot of people will say, oh, draw a circle 500 times. Yes, you should, but I think when you're trying to find your art style and when you're learning art, you don't have to go the traditional art route, which means learning should be fun. So find something that you really like, so an inspiration. I would really liked certain animes like Sukuchara, a lot of the shoujo anime. So magical girl examples is a lot of what my art style came from. And then I realized as I grew older, I really liked Cartoon Network type styles, how they colored. And then all of a sudden, I really liked comic book stuff. And now my characters look a little bit more cartoonish rather than anime. Like, I don't have the big eyes. The coloring is a little bit different. So I recommend that when you're learning art, that you sit with a bunch of friends that also want to learn art, or people that you particularly like what they make. You make some type of mood board where you could be surrounded by all of the examples. Feel free to trace them. The bad thing about tracing is that you need to make sure that you're not maliciously stealing it for credit. You also should be, if you do trace, it's only for practice, it's not for profit. That is something that the art community is very, very strict about. And just if you're learning just now, there's a lot of proper etiquette. So from one artist to another that lives under a rock, I tend to stay away from stuff like that. I don't trace anymore, although I do trace body proportions because I like dynamic poses, and sometimes when I want hands to be really close to the camera, it's really hard for me to draw because I can't visualize it. I just haven't had practice. So sometimes I'll get some examples and I'll train up and I'll draw it. So draw a lot of hands, draw a lot of different poses so I can understand. So I would say, hopefully that was a long-winded rant to tell you, you don't have to just draw shapes. You can. You'll still get experience. But I really, really recommend you maybe just finding some type of artist that you really like an anime or a cartoon that you like, and trying to copy their art style. And then once you feel like it looks good enough, try drawing it without having to trace. Then after that, like doing fan work, try making a character or whatever animal or whatever your inspiration is. If it's the environment, try making your own. So I'll give an example. Let's say you want to draw Batman, right? You like that art style. I would say draw Batman a couple of times. Different poses, different facial expressions, and if you like it, try drawing Batman from memory or just looking at an image. Like, oh, you see Batman standing on the top of a building. Try drawing him jumping off the building, or try drawing him the same in a different, like maybe he has his hands on his hips, but still on the building. But don't trace it. Then you're gonna start to get a sense of like, oh, what are his proportions? What is the composition? This stuff is like things you don't need to formally learn, but just practice. And then after that, which I'm going into the nitty-gritty. I'm very passionate about teaching people how to draw because it basically breaks open a new way to be creative. The next thing you would be is, hey, I now know how to make people because I could draw Batman or something like that. How about I make my very own supervillain superhero or something like that? So you already know capes. Do you want a cape or no cape? Do you want to design something else? You could draw your own self, which makes it easier. Just have a reference of like whether you want poofy hair, whether you want what is it? I guess sleek hair, curly hair, different skin color, like character skin color, like for Starfire, for example, if they're an alien. Yeah, I'd say then you're already well on your way to learning how to draw without having references and making your own original ideas. That's the big part about it all. So not relevant, but does anyone know stuff about cameras? I mean, Jam kind of knows stuff about cameras, but I don't know what do you like need to know? I doubt he's probably just lurking, but I do not know. Let's go ahead and add this so it can be protected because we got line work there. Oops. And what we're gonna do is erase this down. And we're gonna keep erasing these around. So they got at least lines to depend on them. So it doesn't get super duper bumpy. Let's see. Oops. There we go. And then on the other side, I think what we just really need to do is have this go across the way to maintain the piece. And bada bing, we got a good meshed palm. And the reason why I closed it this way is I'm keeping it all the same. Technically, this means I do have extra polygons and vertexes that might make it a little bit harder to rig because it's such a large file. But I think in the long run, it just makes it easier. I can always take away stuff. I don't know, essentially, I know nothing about cameras and spotted a Nikon Coolpix L310 on Marketplace. How much is it? Is that like a really good camera? I mean, I shouldn't be asking that because you're asking me. I'm assuming if it's a good deal. Oops, that's not what I needed. Let's copy, and this will be the same. Oh, that's right. So let's go ahead and go to the palm and fix this right on up. So palm. And I realized when I did this, some of the lines are not one-to-one accurate, so I might need to move it slightly. There you go. And then let's copy this and drop it down for everything else. This makes it a little bit easier. So save, and this one. At least my hands look good there. For 55? I like the Gachiakuta style, but it looks super tough to draw. Surprisingly enough, I don't think it's really that hard to draw, but you would need to get comfortable not having shaky lines. Gachiakuta is made by a mangaka, which basically they do the storyline and all of that. I honestly really like it too. Many people thought my art style, not that it's similar, but it's kind of got that grunge look because of the line work that I have. The lines are kind of messy and warbly, and I like it that way. So I would say definitely, yeah, follow the artist for, isn't it Ura? I forgot her name. But I also do love her art style as well. There's a lot of people who love her art style, actually. So I am starting to feel like there's gonna be a huge flood of people doing lots of art that way. You know, I'm kind of glad. Maybe my art style's a little unique enough where, I mean, I think it's a form of flattery when people copy your art or inspired by it. I think it's cool. But I wonder what it would be like, because so far I've seen a lot of artists that do have this pop hypercore color, but my art style is still this unique. So I wonder if I do get popular, will I have other people that want to draw the same way? Am I comfortable with that? I guess I would be. But then, like, what if one of them gets way more popular? I guess that's c'est la vie, what happens. I have a couple of my favorite artistes too. I should really go look at their art again. Yeah, Urana, I think is how I would pronounce her name. I love the style, kind of punk type of style, if you know what I mean. Yes, I love that. Twitter has caused her to delete her account. Yeah, I think the Phantom is unfortunately quite toxic, no? I do wonder why, though. Is it because anime is more mainstream? This is always, like, really controversial topics, I guess. But I always wondered, because I came from the era where anime was not cool, but I also had good friends that, like, didn't care and just thought I was loopy. Or maybe I was just damn oblivious and I was just really lucky not to care about people making fun of me. Yeah, that could be it. That could be it. There we go. That thingy is good. I think I'm gonna wrap up the hand and save, and then we will be wrapping up stream after that. I did come in a little bit late, so that's why I'm gonna spend a little more extra time with my mischiefs here. So we got, this is B. Let's get the other thingy. You know, I've also been really inspired by a different artist that I follow on Twitch, actually. Very simplistic art style, and gosh, do I love it. It makes me a little sad because I also want to make a design like his. Not like, I like my complicated design. What I mean is, he has this overlay that just works so good. And I want one. I really want one. I need to make my own. And that's the power of art. It's just, I have so many projects. It never ends. It never ends. Let's see. The camera is 3 hours away, so you wouldn't want to pick it up. They don't, like, ship it to you then, I'm assuming, scrubs. Let's see. So this is the ring finger. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Looks like it. Yeah. Oh, the sax is going crazy right now. I wonder if there's like a limit to my vertices. I really hope not. Otherwise, I might be doomed, but there we go. Let's make it look good. Let's go ahead, erase, and add in. There we go, save. So we still got a little bit, like a finger and a half. It's Twitter, you'll never understand it. To be honest, Twitter is scary. It seriously is. I never was one to be really a fan. But, you know, as a content creator, sometimes you have to just grow on different platforms. I'm partially afraid, like, if I post something, everyone's just gonna be offended. Not that I have polarizing thoughts. It's more so like, oh gosh, just because everyone can find something maybe wrong with what you're saying, like, there's no pleasing anyone on that planet. I think it's like more like a debate planet where they just want to fight. Like, you're going in there expecting a fight. Although maybe there are some few nice people. There's always those few nice people on every action. Might just be me, but if I were to buy a piece of technology from Marketplace, I'd want to check it out in person before I buy it. Ah, I think that's smart though. You never know what you're gonna get. Oh, I really want to buy, like, I shouldn't, but I really want to buy more like kids furniture, but then my brain thought about like, oh, you haven't bought a Pokemon box in a while. Why is my brain doing this to me? I kind of want to, okay, new thing. I really want to buy some type of, like, I want to go to a garage sale and somebody is like selling their Pokemon cards. And like, again, I feel like that's a little predatory because maybe people genuinely don't know what the prices of their cards are. But like, what I want to do is like, I want to purchase it and then I want to keep them in great condition. Like maybe I'll clean them, maybe I'll like, I don't know. Like, I guess I could sell them, but like, the thing is, I'd want to like get some type of collection going. And I'd want to have like really cool ancient cards. I used to have older cards, but they were not very good, like damaged and all. And I sold them off so I could get started with my current art, like Pokemon card stuff. But I don't know. I just... Is there any way? Like, y'all, can you search? I've never used the marketplace before. What is it like? And can you do me a solid and search up like Pokemon binders? Like, I'm sure if they're putting it in the marketplace, they must know how much it's worth. But like, that's why I think the only chance I'll ever get to having that experience, I just feel like it would be like, oh my god, find in your like grandpa's attic all of these Pokemon cards, so cool. Like maybe I'd want to give it to like my children. Yeah, maybe I'm just getting way too hyped. I am getting too hyped. I get these visions. Oops, that's not the one I want. I wanted this one. So let's erase here. Let's add this in. Yes. Ooh, it's like, I think it's okay. It's like cut off a little bit, but that's fine. Let's go copy this. We're almost there. I forgot about the thumb, guys, so I have to make sure I get it in here. So we put this and we flip horizontally and we need to make sure that it is nice and centered. We might need to add it like this. Oops. There you go. That looks good. Let's see. I got my car from Facebook Marketplace. Really? Is it like a good car? Like it gets the job done? Because I don't know cars. Like, So I'm assuming like it's a used car and how do people do that? Because I mean, I don't own a car. I use my family's car. I've never needed to because I work remotely, so I'm very blessed. I'm very, very blessed. But that's the thing. Like, how does one buy a car? Not everyone is able to buy from a dealership. I kind of can understand that. But like, the only way I've ever seen is like people selling it. They have like a sign on the side of like a car, and you can be like, oh yeah, I like that one. I've always wanted to buy like a vintage car and then fix it up. I got too many I got too many wishes. Too many things I want to do, too many wishes. But I guess that means I'll live my life to the fullest and I'll never get bored, right? That's I think a big thing. Getting bored is crazy. So, yes! So I think all of this is finally, yeah, you can see some of these parts are not fixed up, but oh, they look so good. That's so good. Okay, we're gonna save this. I'm gonna hide the hands for now. So we got the pinkies. This one I think is already hidden. There we go. So now it's the head parts. So the hair parts, the bangs, I did do. Now the bang shadow, I did not do. The thing is, they are the same. They are the same. Wait. They're the same exact mesh as the others. The only thing is, I don't think it needs to be that detailed, but it is what it is. I'll probably make it just as detailed. Then the mouse ears, we had already meshed this. Yeah, we already meshed it. The scalp hair parts is also meshed. This mask does need to get fixed. Hair accessories, let me see. Hair accessories. Oh, I guess I probably do have a tutorial that I know from a rigger that I really like. But okay, the hair accessories. Like, we did not work on these. These need to be done. The triangles, the face expressions. So I can close that out. The eye parts, we already have that mapped out. Who knows? Maybe I need to do it better, but I don't know. Brows, nose, face, blush. So we got all of those, the head base, the body parts here, and the back hair parts I need to fix. Lots of rigging, I guess, today. That's crazy. But let's go ahead and wrap the session up. I'm just so happy that I was able to draw this this model. It's still one of my favorites. It also looks damn good in this lighting. But thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh, I just realized that Just Chatting does not have my Tantia stuff. There you go. Bam, it's there. Join in on the little cheese dungeon. We're closing out the stream. I appreciate all of you guys coming by. It was a pleasure to be a little productive, but also yip-yappy. I liked talking about anything and everything for all of you guys. It has been a great journey for just meshing all of the toggleables, and I don't even know if I'm gonna be rigging that anytime soon. It's gonna be the base body. That's what I need to do. And who knows, maybe I'll continue on with my little efforts, but I think I will need to bid you guys adieu and get some resty rest. It depends whether I'm gonna be coding or rigging or whatever it may be. I just got so many thoughts. But thank you all so much for watching. We are going to be raiding into... Let's see, anybody got suggestions? Oh, there's this really cute... Oh, a partner push. Strawberry Muna. It looks like a cow? Like a strawberry cow? Oh, it is a strawberry cow. It is so cute. And they have like the little... Oh my god. They have like the little garble on their, what is it? Their outlines. I want that. I really, really want that. That's so sick. Oh, but they're so cute. They're gonna be doing art and they're doing their partner push. I think we should go ahead and support them. So, let's go ahead and start the raid. So, let's drop the raid message in chat, and without further ado, with all the love and hugs in the world, XOXO, Nezu loves you, and please, my dear mischiefs, stay cheesy, and I hope to see you guys in the next stream. That will hopefully be this Monday. I haven't squared away my schedule for June, but hopefully I got a lot of good goodies for you guys to watch. I am feeling motivated, and I hope you guys will enjoy everything that is going to be coming out in the summer, because we got a lot of things that I am excited for. A lot of plans, but you guys will see. Now, wherever you are in the world, have a beautiful morning, fantastic afternoon, a lovely, lovely evening, and a very, very good night. Y'all are preaching for some rest, so maybe I do. My voice is getting a little raspy with some phlegm, so I will try to. And I hope you get some good rest so you can really, really capitalize on the weekend. Who knows, maybe I'll go outside. I haven't been able to leave the house in a while, so I'm excited. So, take care, my loves, and I will see you guys soon on Monday at 8 p.m. Don't be late. Mwah.
Oh,